Create what you receive. A deep dive into helping others. From the Lab of Life. Welcome to this deep dive thought experiment, the purpose of which is to give you the opportunity to explore the ideas and insights that come out of the lab more deeply, more intimately, and in whatever way has most meaning for you. In this deep dive, we're going through the looking glass of generosity to see what gets reflected back. As you get comfortable, allow your attention to settle on your breathing. As you let that happen, start to notice how your breathing actually feels. And allow your eyes to close whenever you'd like to relax and let go a little bit more. And as you let that happen, become aware of how the breath flowing into your lungs and shaping its way into every cell is working in a shared, unspoken purpose with every part of you into the deepest levels of the livingness that gives you life. Allow yourself to notice that it does this for nothing in return. It gives until exhausted of all it has to give, and then exhales before returning once again to help sustain the life you live. Feel that fresh flow fill you deeply now. When you look in a mirror, what do you see reflected back? What do you see in your face and all those familiar features? And what do you see in your eyes, looking back at you now as you stare back at them? Beyond the colour and the shape, what's in there? Deeper, through the iris pools of pupil black. Let's go there. Pass through the looking glass and through the pupil black. Dive in, and from beneath the seeming surface, see what you believe, that what you give creates what you receive. The ebb and flow of give and take reciprocate across the lake of your ambitions. What goes out is what comes back. What you give to others, you're giving to yourself. You are on the receiving end of your own helping hand. Extend that hand toward yourself and touch the fingertips of your own generosity, reaching back. Feel in that touching tingle moment. You're not alone. You never have been. The entire universe and all that it has to give is there to help just you when you decide to help others too. This is how the whole thing works. The very act of generosity goes way beyond itself. It grows through the act of giving and becomes abundant wealth. And knowing this, what will you give? What would you pay forward? And what would it feel like in that tender meeting point of infinite affinity? That sharing, spinning symbiosis has always been the way to be. But most never see the returning flow of all that's given free, and so we turn away and close our eyes, setting you apart from me. But in this moment, now, settled in the deeper parts of your own subconscious mind, you can feel the rising tide of those who shared their help with you. Recall now that person, the one who understood, the one who cared enough to stay and say, "How can I help?" Recall that simple offer and how it made you feel. A tiny piece of kindness that meant more than they would ever know. No conditions set, no expectations to be met. The helping hand was offered open because it's impossible for it to hold the many, any, everythings it helped you with. Look at that person now in your remembering and let them know that what they did made a difference. And in doing that, remember too that you have been that person. You have been the helping hand and seen the seed of generosity flourish. So wonder now, what new potential waits to be revealed by the simple touch of kindness? And more than that, wonder what will happen when all of us believe that what you give, not what you take, creates what you receive.